Why do you think the Khalistani movement is reviving? The Khalistani movement was permanently stopped on the 22nd of January 1995. Now once again, in 2022, is getting revived, when Khalistan flags were tied to the Legislative Assembly in Dharamshala and the US-based Sikhs For Justice leader Gurpatwant Singh Pannun was booked under UAPA, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, after Khalistan flags were seen outside the Himachal Pradesh Assembly complex on Sunday. Himachal Pradesh Director General of Police Sanjay Kundu said Gurpatwant Singh Pannun has been booked as the main accused under Section 13 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and Sections 153A and 153B of the India Penal Code, besides Section 3 of the HP Open Places Prevention of Disfigurement Act, 1985. Also, they had announced June 6 as Khalistan's referendum day. Because of this, the state police chief also ordered the sealing of the border and fortifying of statewide security at sensitive and crowded places. The state border has been sealed to regulate movements of suspicious elements across it and keeping a strict vigil there, police said. Mr. Kundu said the FIR against Pannun and others was lodged on the complaint of Ram Chand alias Ajay Kumar of Kand village under the Dharamshala Tehsil of the Kangra district. The DGP also set up a 7-member special investigation team to expeditiously analyze the case. In the meantime, AAP blames BJP and said that BJP failed in ensuring national security. Fights have been emerging between Hindus and Sikhs. Recent fights have risen due to provocation from Hindutva groups against the Sikhs, which especially took place after AAP's newly formed government in Punjab. Hindu groups call for a Patiala Bandh after Sikhs' retaliation against Hindus over stone throwing and Khalistan Murdabad slogans from Kali Temple. The rally was organized by #Harish Singla of VHP. Sikhs retaliated in anger over anti-Bhindranwale slogans. Polarization politics of the BJP. The polarization politics of the BJP are making minorities insecure. If a government that made an election promise to take all the people along together, but suddenly turned into a majoritarian government making laws to favor the majority while driving new discriminatory laws against minorities to treat the rest as second-class citizens, anger and resistance will erupt. The issue now is there are some people saying if Hindus want a Hindu Rashtra, why can't Sikhs get Khalistan? The BJP Chief Minister of Karnataka, Assam, Gujarat, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh among others particularly made laws to differentiate against the minorities. The 3 controversial farm laws. The farmers' protest was known to be the largest in world history. The biggest fear the farmers had was the bills will eliminate the APMC system, Agricultural Produce Marketing Committee, and their products would fall directly into the hands of big corporates. Under this bill, the trade outside the APMC mandis is unregulated. Under this law, it is not mandatory for a company to make a written contract with the farmer for any contract farming. So, even if the company violates the terms of the contract, the farmer cannot prove it. The fear was that the farmers would be forced to bribe their way out of things. If they did not have the money, they worried their lands would be taken. If they did not have the money, they worried their lands would be taken. These laws allowed long storage of food, which would eventually spoil, thus farmers would have to sell them at throwaway prices.